Welcome back. After Tim Tebow took over and led the Broncos on a long winning streak, Denver released Kyle Orton, their starting quarterback, on opening day. Orton returned to Denver today as a member of the Chiefs with a chance to knock his former team out of the postseason picture. Tim Tebow trying to bring the Broncos that AFC West title. First quarterfinal seconds, Dexter McCluster will go untouched into the end zone. Just like that, it is 7-0, Kansas City on top. The defense for both teams was very good today. Tebow scrambling here late in the second quarter, hit and fumbles the football. Justin Houston falls on it, 7-0 Chiefs at the half. Third quarter, Broncos punting, and they catch a break here. Javier Arenas fumbles the ball. Broncos recover at the Chiefs' 20, but they could only kick a field goal off that. And the Chiefs defense held on from their final seconds. Tebow on 4th and 2, scrambling, trying to keep this thing alive, but he is picked by Brandon Carr. The Chiefs win it. Their final game of the season, a 7-3 victory for Kansas City.
That group of young men over there in their locker room, they fought it out. It's hard to win on the road in the NFL. They hung in there, and we did enough to get it done. I take my hats off to them because this game meant something to them, and they played like it meant something to them.
Nice win for the Chiefs. Their victory opened the door for the Oakland Raiders to clinch the AFC Western Division Championship with a win. Only problem is they didn't win. Lost at home to San Diego. Richard Goodman takes this kickoff back 105 yards for the touchdown. The view from up top there. Nice return. Chargers win it 38-26. So San Diego, Oakland, and Denver all finish 8-8, tied for first. But on the third tiebreaker, the Broncos, despite today's loss to the Chiefs, move on to the playoffs. And here's what the postseason picture looks like in the AFC. The Patriots with a win today, and Baltimore winning today as well. They are the top 2 seeds in the AFC. They'll get first-round byes. The Broncos sneak in. They will host the Steelers on Wild Card Weekend. The other first-round matchup in the AFC, Cincinnati, will visit Houston. The Texans making their first ever playoff appearance. It looks like Steve Spagnuolo's days in St. Louis are over. According to an ESPN report, the Rams will fire their head coach along with GM Billy Devaney as early as tomorrow. Despite nearly winning the NFC West a year ago, Spagnuolo began the day just 10-37 in his 3 seasons with the Rams. St. Louis wrapping up the season at home, hosting the 49ers, trying to pull off a big upset. They started well first quarter. Kellen Clemens, look at the mobility. He's going to dive into the end zone here. 7-0 St. Louis. But here come the 49ers. Alex Smith flips this one out to Michael Crabtree. Down the sideline he goes for a 28-yard touchdown. Then in the third, Crabtree again on the receiving end of this fake field goal. David Akers, the kicker, throws the touchdown pass. 49ers were in control of this, up 34-13 with 5 minutes to go in the game. But the Rams had a little rally on Clemens. Going deep, hits Brandon Lloyd. Nice catch for the touchdown, 34-20. Rams would recover an onside kick, and then just moments later, Cadillac Williams in from a yard out. It's 34-27, but that's as close as St. Louis got. San Francisco holds on to the victory. The Niners clinch the number 2 seed in the NFC with that win, and the Rams, they finished with just 2 wins this year.
Obviously, the results are not what we wanted. There were some things we couldn't control, other things we could. We certainly think we should be better than 2-14, but I do think there was tremendous growth. You grow more in a situation like in this than you do when it's all going easy.
And we'll see if Spagnuolo is still the coach tomorrow. Meanwhile, only one NFC playoff spot remained up for grabs on the final day of the season. Giants and Cowboys playing tonight for the NFC East title. All Giants in the first half. Victor Cruz turns this Eli Manning pass into a 74-yard touchdown, and he'll do a little dance to celebrate afterwards. Giants led 21-0 at the half. They go on to win at 31-14, claiming a spot in the playoffs. So here's what it looks like in the NFC. The Packers, the number 1 seed, they will take the first weekend off, as will the 49ers, who get the number 2 seed. Giants into the playoffs. They will host Atlanta next weekend, while Detroit in the playoffs for the first time since '99. The Lions will play at New Orleans next weekend. As the calendar turns to 2012, the Missouri Tigers remain one of only 4 teams in Division I college basketball with a perfect record. Mizzou will take a 13-0 mark into conference play, which begins this week. The Tigers survived at Old Dominion in their non-conference finale on Friday night. Missouri joins Syracuse, Baylor, and Murray State as the only unbeatens left in college hoops. The Tigers open Big 12 play at home Tuesday night. They'll tip off at 7 o'clock at Mizzou Arena against the Oklahoma Sooners. And this will be the last go-around, of course, for Big 12 play. On to the SEC next season.
I think it'll be a good turnout Tuesday night, or at least I'm hoping it will be.
I would think it would be close to a sellout, if not sold out, you would expect.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Tony.